Alright, ladies and gentlemen. WWE 2K16. Not necessarily a very good video game. The WWE games always have issues here and there. Where'd the music go? Did I actually mute the game? That would have been a little bit silly. Although, sensible considering I did. There we go. This should fix that problem. Oh, are we really getting Usos music? Oh dear. That's not good. Let me know if the background music's a little bit too low, because I want to make sure things like ring entrances and actual in-game theme music is good. That does seem a little low. That's probably better. There we go. Balancing all the right audios to get this right is a little tricky, I gotta say. Freaking Usos. It's not a brawler, no. It's a wrestling game, and wrestling games are a bit weird in terms of their mechanics and the way that they work. They're almost a unique thing. You can't really compare it to anything. It's more like a sports simulation. I can give you a little bit more. There we go. Slight boost. That should do the trick. There's not really a lot of music in the game. Oh, here we go. Primetime players music. Okay, I'll take that. The game... Well, you can create a diva now, at least. I don't know if you can do a career as a female. I don't think you can, which really sucks, actually. They've really... I mean, they've screwed that up for years, unfortunately. The main problem right now with WWE is they're sponsored by, like, toy companies and shit. Which means that during the PG era, they're not allowed to have male and female violence, which means they can't have men wrestling women. That immediately limits everything that women can do in both WWE and in the games, which is a real shame. Other promotions actually do let men wrestle women in agenda matches, and it's good. Lucha Underground, for instance, has some really great female athletes that wrestle the men. So they don't really have any ceiling on their career. They can, you know, they can hold any title, they can be at any point in the card. But WWE has always sort of treated the women as second class, which is unfortunate. There's some fucking music right there. There we go. Kevin Owens music, love it. I have no idea how well the stream is going to go, because I'm actually running Windows 10 now, which I've never done before. Mostly because my Windows 7 partition corrupted when we had the motherboard problems, so I'm going to have to reinstall that. In the meantime, Windows 10 did not corrupt, so I'm using Windows 10 at the moment. Alright, career mode. I'm not doing very well. I've just started. I've just had my debut match in NXT. I'm not doing too well. But I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, John Gentleman. Here we go. Here is John Gentleman. If you're having any issues with the stream, then, yeah, do let me know. I'm using an Xbox controller. Yeah, the keyboard and mouse control in this is just hopeless. Absolutely hopeless. If you don't have a controller, you're fucked. Absolutely fucked. John Gentleman, here we go. We are ready. Windows 10 is so invasive. Except when it isn't. Especially when you can disable the vast majority of that shit, but hey. Alright. Our match is against our rival Tyler Breeze. We're first on. Let's try not to lose this one, considering I've lost literally every other match. Okay, I'm going to show you my ring entrance. I spent a little bit of time on it. So, I'm going to show you. It runs at 60 FPS solid, no problem. Alright, here we go. This is John... You might be amused by John Gentleman's entrance. I think it's rather wonderful. Might be a little bit quiet, I apologize for that. And the port's fine as long as you have a controller, basically. If you don't, it's shit. These loading times, by the way, are on a PCIe SSD. The loading times in this game are atrocious. They were in the last game as well. That's some more pyro. Don't worry, I turned Jerry the King Lawler down, because he's terrible. I want to point out, by the way, part of that ring entrance is Eva Marie's. Tyler Breeze, here we go. I believe that is the British Bulldog's music, yes. Tyler Breeze, one of my personal favorites. Shame he's getting buried in the lower card right now. Yeah, they basically have a shitload of preset names that you can put together. I did the same thing last time when I made the Big JC. So I was able to get John Gentleman out of it, which sounded pretty good. That is not a toilet brush, that is a selfie stick. If you don't know who Tyler Breeze is, well, I mean, I can explain all this WWE shit to you, don't worry. So Tyler Breeze is kind of a male model character. Every time he comes into the ring, he brings a selfie stick, and he actually records his own ring entrance, and it shows up on the big Titantron. He usually streams it on Periscope as well. And he's all about, I am the prettiest man in the universe, don't touch the face. He's essentially Ben Stiller from Zoolander as a wrestler. He's one of my personal favorites. He's really funny. He's also a really talented wrestler. Like, he has excellent technique. I'm not sure if he's... I think I'm face right now, so I'm pretty sure he's heel. But yeah, you are supposed to absolutely despise Tyler Breeze. And you know, he does a good job of that. But as you can see, Breeze is a little bit flamboyant. Alright, let's see if we can bury Breeze, because he interfered in my last match, so fuck that guy. We're gonna kick this shit out of him. I create a custom moveset for my guy, basically the moves that I like and all that kind of thing. Nothing too flashy, mostly because, you know, I'm a fat character. Oh, the counter! The powerbomb counter! Oh, it's too good. Axe handle smash off the top rope. Crowd is loving it. There's the elbow drop. And the flying headbutt. Tyler Breeze taking an absolute twatting at the moment. And a low blow by Tyler Breeze. No big surprise. Snap suplex. See, I'm already a better commentator than Michael Cole. There's the reversal and another headbutt. And Tyler Breeze goes down like a sack of potatoes. Going up to the top rope is this man who is far too fat for this. And a miss. Unsurprising. Probably should try not to suck. I actually can't remember what kind of suplex that is. But never mind. I haven't quite learned all the moves yet. I'm getting there. Looking for the reversal. He doesn't get it. Into the electric chair. Lord knows how he lifted me. I am far too fat for that. But wrestling. There's the... Is that Frankensteiner or Hurricane Rana? I think it's Frankensteiner. Not 100% sure. Come on. Oh, do we get the reversal? We did, and there we go. Alright, let's fucking pin him. Not that I'm going to get the pin. Performance is fine. It runs at solid 60 without any problem. At least on my system, anyway. Let's kick some back! There we go. Great strategy here. The more kicking of the back, the better. Oh, there's the miss. There we go. Now we'll get him down. Let's wrench the neck and potentially put him out of action for 6+ months. Oh! Rolls out of the way. Oh! Yes! Yes! DDT! Kick the spine! That is the sensible and reasonable thing to do. There we go. I hate those moves. They always look ridiculous. I need to change that one. The whole, I'm going to slam your hand somehow against the canvas, despite the fact there was absolutely no way that would ever work. Oh, the clothesline. Charge finisher. Here we go. Here we go. Here comes the finisher. It's a pile driver, because that's not even legal. You can't do that anymore. 1, 2, and he kicks out of a pile driver. All right. He should be dead. So the star system is this weird... Basically, wrestling games are in a really weird position right now. Because wrestling games used to be all about pretending it was real. Now they're not, because we all know it fucking isn't, obviously. Oh, the reversal! And face first. There, go for the pin, go for the pin. So, they're in this weird position where they're sort of transitioning in between we know it's not real and you're playing the business, and it's pretending to be real. So, right now it's both. So, the star match system is based around how entertaining the match is to the audience, which actually you can get a 5-star match and still lose. So, if you don't use enough move variety, the star rating goes down. If you create drama, the star rating goes up. If you use a lot of move variety, if you throw them out of the ring... You know, basically, you're aiming to create the best possible match because that gets you the most virtual currency in your career mode. So, that's kind of how it works. Why do I have... I just need to get rid of that power slam. It may be the most boring move in the universe. But hey. That wrench looks terrible. Some of the animations in this game are really good, and some of the motion capture is absolute twat. Just awful. Yeah! The big splash! Can you toss him out of the ring? Yes, I don't quite know how. Like, let's see. It's more of a case of trying... So those are my special moves. The adjustment pile driver, the sit-out last ride powerbomb, and the sit-out pile driver are the ones that I use. And Tyler Breeze has the beauty shot and 2 variants of super kick. I don't know... If I recall correctly, there's a couple of things. Yeah, grapple is A, Irish whip is B, body indicator, reverse attacks. You can toss them out of the ring. It's just you've got to put them in a very specific place to do it. And then you have chain wrestling, which uses the right stick. So if I want to grab him, I think I can use that. There's the uppercut. Sweep the leg. Going up top. We are literally Vader. There we go. Oh, I've got another signature available. That's sweet. They are loving the fact that I'm beating the snot out of Tyler Breeze. I'm gonna pin him into this, pull him into the center here, and what is this? I think, is this a submission, or is it... Oh, it's literally me kicking him in the stomach. Yes, that's the one. You can toss him out via either the charged Irish whip or drag him to the ropes and hit him near the ropes. Okay. So yeah, you can pose them in different ways, and that'll change the moves that are available. That I know. I'm just sort of getting the hang of it. The tutorial's a bit better in this game. Oh no! Russian leg sweep, if I recall correctly. The tutorial's a little bit better. Oh, he misses the super kick! We can do another charge finisher. Alright, he's getting another pile driver. Tyler Breeze is about to die. Pile driver, and that's got to be it, right? Action replay, lovely. Yeah, there's taunts. Taunts charge up various meters, so you can definitely do that. You can customize which taunts you have to. 1, 2, 3! We won our first match. I have literally failed every other. So there we go. Tyler Breeze is now dead, or having serious spinal surgery at this point. There's the replay. I've been fined by Stephanie McMahon, but it's what's best for business, trust me. I mean, really, to a non-wrestling fan, this game would look absolutely terrible. You're right. It really, really would. Most wrestling games are awful. Like, the best one was WWE All-Stars, which was on the PS3 and Xbox. That was really good, because it was very arcadey. All of the simulation-style wrestling games are really jank, and this is no exception, but it does have a better career mode. There we go. I am no longer a jobber. We finally won a match in NXT. Lovely. I don't think that was necessarily a highlight, but hey. There we go. The victory pose. That's a 3.5-star match. Not bad for first on the card in an NXT show, eh? I mean, I could show you character customization, but I'd literally be there all day, and I'm actually trying to play the career mode, so no. Maybe in a future video I will. The character customization is very, very good. It's a lot better than the previous one. There's a lot you can do with it. So, you get a score at the end of the match, which determines what you did. So, because there was a lot of back and forth, literally, if you actually dominate a match, you actually get less rating most of the time. So, letting yourself get hit is a weird mechanic, and it's actually kind of part of it. Signature touch, move variety, heightened drama, and if there's any memorable moments, like if you put them over the barricade, or, you know, throw them off the apron or whatever. I'm still face. I actually meant to turn heel. Are we going to get a really terrible Renee interview after this? Because Renee literally looks like she's possessed. Oh, God.
Welcome back to the show.
Look at how terrible she looks.
Tonight.
What is with the fucking face?
Let's talk about what happened out there tonight.
Renee, I'm sorry, you're weird.
The Authority has been very active lately. Do you have any thoughts on them?
Who has been very active? The Authority. Yes. Do I want to turn heel or face here? The Authority is a wonderful addition to the WWE. Without their leadership, we would be directionless, lifeless, and frankly uncouth. I do so much adore the Authority. And then you press it and it gives you this weird American voice.
They do. Without them, the WWE would fall into pieces. If they ever need more help, I'm here. They just better throw something my way, if you know what I mean.
There we go. We've cut a promo in favor of the Authority, which means we should have turned heel.
Back to you, Cole.
Demon-possessed Renee is really weird. They need to stop that. Yeah, there's a dialogue system. Basically, it affects your alignment and your different attributes, and that affects who you feud with in the career. Best music, Sami Zayn's music. There we go. Thank you, Andrew L16, for explaining the concept of wrestling to me as if I didn't already fucking know. I gotta say, the most obnoxious people in the universe would be like, did you know wrestling is fake? Did you know Game of Thrones is fake? So stupid. It's like, yes, I did. It's fiction. And? That's why we watch it. Oh, we get to beat up Darren Young tonight. Alright, cool. Yeah, we need to go for the main roster. We're still in NXT right now. So between matches, you get to customize your character and give him more stuff. I have more popularity. You can, like, hire a manager and all that sort of thing. But in NXT, there's not really a lot you can do because you don't have the skill points for it. So we're going to go beat up Darren Young. And it simulates the rest of the card just to keep the rankings in place. Currently, I think it's pretty close. I know the update online as to who the current champion is and things like that. Alright. I'm well aware how wrestling works. Jesus Christ. I'm going to WrestleMania. I've been to, what, 4 pay-per-views in the last year? I think I know how wrestling works. Alright. Please stop wrestle-splaining to me. Alright, well, you've already seen my intro. You know how that works. So we can skip that. Actually, how the fuck do you skip that? There we go. Tyler Breeze, you bastard! I tried to grab me? Oh my god! I just got suplexed by Tyler Breeze before I even got to the ring. What a dick! What a dick! I need to reverse this shit. There you go. They're still cheering me, by the way. They hate Tyler Breeze more than they hate me. Despite the fact that I'm a heel. Ow! Oh my god. I don't think this is even good. I'm not going to get a match at this point. I've clipped through him. Just got bulldogged on the concrete. That's just not pleasant at all. But yeah, the whole point of the career mode is that shit like this does happen, like random events, and you feud with various wrestlers. Which is kind of the point. Like, the career mode would be literally no fun if you didn't. And that was the problem with the last one. You didn't get any of that. Alright. Who's getting suplexed on the floor? Flattened. There you go. There's a system in place, I think it's based on your heat with various wrestlers and how much they hate you. Your relationship change. Basically, he fucking hates me. Your relationship change is based in who you are running in on or who runs in on you. You can actually choose to interfere in his match, apparently. I'm just not sure how to do that. I haven't seen it yet. For something that don't have shoes, I really don't know why that is. I need to put the shoes back on.
Please welcome
Oh
my
god,
guest
it's Demon
tonight.
Renee again. Ugh.
Let's talk about Tyler Breeze. He ambushed you during your own match tonight. What did that mean to you?
I feel as if I've been infected by Tyler Breeze's obsession with his face. As a result, I've developed an obsession with his face and driving it into the concrete.
He just opened the door to his own retirement party. He must like pain, because that's what I'm gonna dish out. I'm gonna find him and put him out of commission.
How does that make me turn heel when Tyler Breeze is also a
There you
fucking
have
heel?
it. Back to you guys.
I don't know. Renee is actually very short. The way that WWE deliberately hires short interviewers to make the wrestlers look taller by comparison, that's truth. Yep, so I never got a match with Darren Young. Oh, KO just beat the NXT champion, Finn Balor. Interesting. Oh, God. All right. Can I interfere in Tyler Breeze's match now? I can, if I wish. All right, it's telling me I've got to interfere. When do I want to interfere? Currently, only entrance is available. All right, we're going to run in, and we're going to beat the shit out of him. Start from stage top. All right, here we go. Okay, Andrew, if you want to whine and leave, then by all means. Goodbye. Paying $5 is no guarantee that stupid questions won't get stupid answers. You're not going to be treated like royalty because you paid the price of a Subway sandwich. Run in! Kill him! Kill him! Ah! Fuck you, Tyler. Are we gonna pile drive him on the fucking ramp? Yes, we are. Boom! Now you're dead. Are we still beating on him? I mean, he should be dead by now, really, let's be honest. The hilarious thing about it is that he's still a heel and people are still loving the fact that I'm doing this. Yeah, I really think a pile driver on the ramp probably would kill someone like that. Apparently that's changed my relationship with some people. Some people now hate me. R-Truth doesn't like me very much now. Okay, really? Oh, no, no, Demon Renee, please no.
This is my guest tonight. Let's talk about Tyler Breeze. You two met face to face in the ring tonight.
How many times have we talked about Tyler Breeze? What was the goal of it? I wanted to kill him.
First of all, I don't get why the WWE Universe loves him so much.
They don't! They're booing him!
I'm not afraid to admit that. But I have good reason to. He is nothing compared to me. Yet he gets all the attention.
No, he doesn't!
I'm going to go in there week after week and make his life miserable until he admits that I'm better than him. I'm done here.
This has no relationship to what's actually going on.
There you have it. Back to you guys.
Oh my god. I can't believe they spent so little time getting Renee to not look like she's possessed by a hellspawn. Alright, quick break. I'll be right back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to some terrible wrestling. Here we go. Whenever you ambush another superstar, they will begin to dislike you. If you support a superstar during a match, they'll begin to like you more. Apparently, why am I tagging with Baron Corbin? I don't know. I really don't want Baron Corbin as a tag partner. I want Big E as the tag partner. Big E's awesome. I think he's on the main roster, though, so I don't think I can do anything with him. But yes, my current rival is Tyler Breeze. I'm also a rival with Aiden English and Simon Gotch and Jack Swagger for some reason. What the hell happened there? Are they really taxing subscriptions 20% in the UK? That's fucking garbage. Why the f... How does VAT even apply to that? I really wish there was a way that I could reduce the price for the UK guys and the European guys by 20% to compensate for that. The problem is that Twitch doesn't give you the ability to vary it by region. It would be nice if they did, because I want everyone to be paying the same. I don't want you to be paying 20% extra. That's ridiculous. Okay, so the meaning of face and heel, for those who know watch wrestling. So, there are two kind of alignments in wrestling. You know, the classic style of the babyface, who is the good guy. You know, he's the guy that doesn't cheat. He's the guy that tries to win fairly. He's the guy that does the flashy shit, the cool shit, and, you know, just friendly, all-around cool guy that you want to root for. The heel is the bad guy. So he'll cheat. He'll do pretty much anything it takes to win at the expense of even the enjoyment of the match itself. And the whole point of that is that the babyfaces are really supposed to be cheered by the crowd, and the heels are supposed to be booed by the crowd. The weird thing lately is that quite a lot of the heels have been getting cheered and the faces booed because people are just bored of them. So therein lies the problem. But that's the classic dichotomy, heel and babyface. There's also the tweener, which is the one that's kind of in between, but that doesn't happen very much. I like to play heel because it's way more fucking fun. So, we're gonna beat the shit out of Zack Ryder. Alright, that sounds like a good idea to me. We'll see if Baron Corbin is wrestling tonight, in which case can I support him? Rival event. Xavier Woods versus Tyler Breeze. You can't run in when you're in a rivalry. But aren't I in a rivalry with Tyler Breeze? That doesn't make any sense. Or does it just have to play out? Oh, I get to do that anyway, okay. Xavier Woods, of course, ladies and gentlemen, the man that was on the podcast. What is his entrance right now? Let's find out. We're gonna support Xavier Woods and kill Tyler Breeze for him. That sounds good. I'm okay with that. Oh, no. Look out. Fuck you, Tyler. There we go, we've helped Xavier Woods. Go on, Woods, get him. So we can watch Xavier Woods beat the crap out of Tyler Breeze, which works for me. It's weird, his model is kind of old. He doesn't actually look like Xavier Woods all that much. This is so strange. Like, it's such a weird position. It's like, oh my god, that's so buggy. Look at that crap. I am watching a man that was on my show. I'm supporting his virtual version of him in the ring against fucking Tyler Breeze. Yeah, some of the transitions look really bad. Like, that's always been a problem with the 3D wrestling games, that they're just... A lot of that is real jank. Xavier Woods is beating the shit out of him, though. But yeah, I don't think I can help anymore. I've done my run-in, so... Pin him! 2! No! Alright, we're just gonna... we're gonna skip the rest of it, I believe. You can skip it by pressing that and play a quick match here, because I don't want to watch the rest of the match. But yeah, I mean, this game did come out a few months ago on console. The PC version is a bit late. Who won? Tyler Breeze won? God damn it, Xavier. Fucking slacking. I beat the shit out of him. Ugh. Not impressed. All right. Let's go beat up Zack Ryder. Poor Zack Ryder. Bomb! Murder him. I'm just no mercy for Zack Ryder. I'm sorry. No mercy at all. It's not gonna happen. Am I maybe excessively spinning him around at this point? Oh, missed the European uppercut. Bulldog. Oh, I just killed the ref. Belly to back suplex, I think that is, or over the shoulder like that. What actually is that one? I'm not sure. There's the reversal. Elbow to the back of the face. Punch him in the stomach. And Zack Ryder goes down like a sack of potatoes. As well it should be. Oh! Did I get the reversal? Yes, I did. Wow, kicked him in the head in the process. That's what kind of surprised me that I was able to do that. I guess I didn't customize that move because that's a little athletic for someone of that size. I might have to change that. Really, is he? I don't think so. Zack Ryder has been buried and sent back to NXT and is now in a tag team with Mojo Rawley. I don't think Zack Ryder is the epitome of anything at the moment, which is really unfortunate because I like him. He's good in the ring. Ow. That wasn't the way Zack Ryder was able to do that move. I'm not sure. How do you grab someone and, like, drag them out of the ring? I'm not exactly sure how you do that.
With that arm endures much more, it's going to become immobile real quick. I think it's immobile now.
I think, do you have to, like, Irish whip? So I guess that's B, maybe?
Reversal. Zack Ryder showing his skills. Looking motivated now.
Signature. Guess what? More pile drivers. Looking for the pin.
And he breaks the cover, forcing the referee to stop the count. Well, that's just not enough to get the job done. What do you have to do?
Both triggers? Really? Oh, shit. Ow. There's the neck breaker.
Well, I've felt it before, and you're right. You don't want to know. Those moves sap the strength right out of you.
I've got a finisher ready. I'd really just like to toss him out of the ring and maybe kill him, if possible. That's the reversal? There we go.
Thinking to avoid that. He's still not through.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the button is for, like, grabbing someone.
Zack Ryder turns it around.
And just sending him out of the ring. Oh, DDT. Ow.
Unfortunately, King, I know firsthand what comes after the LI hand signals, and thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I love that. I had almost forgotten about it, but you were once a lucky recipient of Zack Ryder's Rough Rider. Sorry, Michael.
Did that get out of it? Apparently not. Yeah, so there's a submission system kind of in the game, which involves you finding the right area before they do and breaking out, and if you don't, then... I think that's actually a hold system, actually. It's not a submission. Oh! Fucking hip toss. Woo, 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 you fucking... No, 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 no. Oh, dear. Oh, face first. Yeah, you can get foreign objects. You can get chairs and shit. Obviously, you'll get disqualified, but... A to grapple and hold both triggers and move towards the ropes. Okay, that is an overly complicated way of doing things. Tornado DDT off the top rope. Ouch. My head is apparently damaged. I should probably just pull a finisher off on him.
Oh my gosh, this is awful. I'm going to tell you something. Whenever you get hit like that, for the next 15 minutes, everybody...
Oh, clotheslined him off the top. Alright, it's left bump to get off.
I can't help but woo, woo, woo along with him every time he does it.
Alright, there we go. We're on the floor now. We need a pile drive on the concrete. That's got to be done. I haven't tried the showcase mode yet, so I couldn't tell you. Boom! It's the big smash. Oh, look at that. That was so nice. Go for the pin. Oh, you could totally do a Twitch watches WWE 2K16 because you can literally set it up where the entire universe mode plays out with AI, and it creates a virtual WWE and like title changes and feuds and shit. It's a kind of neat feature about it. I say it has some sort of kind of simulation elements to it, which is what makes the game unique, and I think that's why people play it, despite the fact that it is complete jank most of the time. Yeah, you absolutely do more damage outside the ring. Oh, he misses with a drop kick. Big boot. Get him. Oh, yes. Inverted suplex. Kick him in the head repeatedly. They hate Zack Ryder, apparently. Oh, shit. Missed the reversal. No, no, no. Ow. Come on, Zack. No. Zack cannot lift me. What the hell was that? I don't know, but that is not a move I've seen Zack Ryder do very much. Oh, there's the pin. Oh, please don't fuck this up. Nope. Kick out. Right at 1. There you go. I have no respect for Zack Ryder. I'm kicking out at 1. I love it, Michael. Suplex. Actually, this is, yeah, there you go. Just straight up. Nice big suplex. Stomp on his head again. Chin lock city. But Zack Ryder, like, legitimately is actually very, very strong. like, in real life, anyway, he's extremely athletic. Yeah, there's actually, like, showcase matches with old wrestlers, and I think in the universe mode, you can play, like, as any wrestler, which includes all the old dudes. So they've got actually a big selection of the old guys. They have all their old entrances and shit, too. You can also set up old events like the old pay-per-views, or you can make your own. There's a lot. It's really like, do you like tweaking shit? Oh shit! No! 450 splash. Heighten the drama. We're going for a 4-star match here with Zack Ryder, which is something that's never happened ever. There's the reversal. Suplex. Oh, he kicks me in the head. Terrible. Fuck the reversal up. And again. Misses the drop kick. Boom. Let's turn him over and try and do something. Nope. Zack Ryder says no. I've actually taken some pretty serious damage. I don't want to lose here, so I might have to just hit him with a finisher or something. Kicks out at 1. Zack Ryder getting the rub here. Zack Ryder has never had this much time in the ring, ever. Back. There we go. Have one of these. Boom. Back suplex. Pin. 2, 3 off the back suplex. I should have signatured him. Almost a 4-star match with Zack Ryder. That never happens. Yeah, wrestling changed a lot. I mean, since in the era just before the Attitude Era, everyone was their gimmick. It's like you had the Goon and the Christmas Creature and the Brooklyn Brawler and the fucking Gobbledygooker, which was all dumb. That was like what a lot of people call the Cartoon Era. Then the Attitude Era happened and people had like mostly real names, but there were people mixed in like Dude Love and The Rock and so on and so forth. Now, a lot of people have real names, but not everybody. Most of the people in NXT have real names. That's worth bearing in mind. The NXT brand's a bit more sort of real, so most of the NXT dudes have real names, and on the main roster, you still have people like Kane, The Undertaker, Big Show, Ryback, etc., mixed in with the guys that have the real names. Doink the Clown. Fuck that guy. John Gentleman goes over Zack Ryder. In a wonderful performance, Zack Ryder is once again buried, as he should be, and all is right with the world. And apparently that made Zack Ryder quite upset. And I also lost Baron Corbin's trust, because apparently I didn't go help him, which is weird, because I don't think I had the option to. But that was a pretty good match, and that got me a lot of virtual currency, which I don't know if I can actually do anything with that, but I think you need quite a bit to hire a manager or something, but...
Welcome
oh god,
back to the
Demon
show.
Renee.
This is my guest tonight.
This
Let's
is my
talk
guest
about
tonight.
Tyler
I
Breeze.
didn't record any of the
Is there something
fucking
you wanna tell him
sounds
tonight?
to actually give you your name.
Does he really think he can go toe-to-toe with me? I am the most talented superstar in sports entertainment today.
Obviously.
I'd be surprised if he lasted 5 minutes with me. I have the full package, the brains, the
Indeed.
athleticism, the agility. He can't say the same about himself. It's almost unfair, isn't it?
Making his way to the ring, weighing 280 pounds, the full
Let's talk about
package.
what happened out there tonight.
You-
The rumor is that you're currently injured. Are you at 100%
No!
now?
How am I fucking injured? No! I'm absolutely fine. I injure people, damn it.
Am I injured? You got this twisted. I'm the one that injures people. You're asking the wrong guy that question. You know what? Save that question for the next person I beat down. I'm sure he can talk about what injury I give him.
There you have it. Back to you, Cole.
My hair is tentacles. Renee is literally the whisper of the Old Gods Hearthstone expansion at this time, which is a bit of a problem. These fucking interviews are so terrible. Oh, Samoa Joe's music! Yeah! The best fucking music. It's like, I am literally Godzilla. Listen to this. It's so good. It's one of my favorite music, one of my favorite pieces of intro music. It's so appropriate. Alright, went up a rank. But I didn't actually have a chance to help Baron Corbin. He wasn't on the card tonight, so I don't know why my relationship with him went down. That doesn't make any fucking sense. Unless he's friends with somebody that I beat up. I don't know. Finn Balor's music. Oh! Do I get to wrestle on Superstars against Jack Swagger? The main event of Superstars. Yes! We finally get to wrestle on Superstars. For those who don't know, so here's a hierarchy for WWE. They have a lot of different shows, but they're not kind of all ranked the same. So, NXT is classified as developmental. Oh, Brock Lesnar's music. There we go. NXT is classified as developmental, but a lot of people like NXT, including myself, more than the main roster because it's better pure wrestling, the characters are better, etc., etc. Now, outside of that, WWE has 4 main shows. They have Superstars, Main Event, Raw, and SmackDown. And then they have their pay-per-views, obviously. So, Main Event and Superstars are what are called lower card shows. So, they're shorter shows. They're generally recorded before Raw and SmackDown in front of the same live audience. So, they're warm-up shows. And they're generally syndicated out to various international television stations. They usually feature lower card talent, guys who aren't as well known, and they usually don't have any real storyline advancement. It's just random matches for the sake of having random matches. That's not always true, but for the most part it is. So, Superstars is considered like the lowest tier, and then you've got Main Event, and after that you've got SmackDown and Raw, and some people would argue right now that SmackDown is actually the main show. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's true, not from a writing standpoint, but it's certainly the better show right now, because it has a better commentary team. The commentary team for Raw are absolutely incompetent, whereas they've just hired a new commentator for SmackDown who was a former MMA commentator and is fucking great. So, we're gonna wrestle Jack Swagger, ladies and gentlemen, on Superstars. Wow. Finn Balor made it to Superstars? How the hell did that happen? We're missing quite the stacked card here on Superstars. This is actually a really good card for Superstars. I'd watch this. Kevin Owens, Kalisto, Enzo Amore, Curtis Axel. This is a fucking dream card right here. Neville versus Fandango. I probably wouldn't watch that. Bo Dallas versus Adam Rose. Everyone leaves the building. Hideo Itami versus Rusev. Fuck yes. And John Gentleman versus Jack Swagger, followed by the main event, Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor, which is obviously an amazing main event. So, alright, we're gonna do it, folks. I'm gonna put my entrance on, because I want to see my entrance on Superstars here. We wrestled the most American man in the roster, Jack Swagger, with his gimmick, by the way, is that he puts his hand over his heart and says "we the people" a lot. He used to be a horrible racist character. He is now just kind of a patriotic character. Wow, that crowd in Houston, Texas. Totino's Pizza, ladies and gentlemen. Quite the not reaction whatsoever in front of the Houston, Texas crowd. They don't appear to be much of a fan of John Gentleman, which is unfortunate. I don't know, they're kind of cheering. I think they piped in boos. It's SmackDown all over again. I'm sorry, but this is the best entrance ever. I think I should give this entire entrance to Jesse Cox's character when I make it. Just have him flaunt. That's quite literally Eva Marie's entrance. And have him take his clothes off, which is what Eva Marie does. And everybody hates her because she's an awful wrestler and basically the personification of everything wrong with WWE's attitude towards women. Therein lies the problem. John Gentleman. Alright, so I'll show you Jack Swagger's entrance because it's... Oh, fuck off, Michael Cole. You know you would never commentate Superstars in a million years. This is Jack Swagger. As I said, he's a very patriotic character. So he's very popular in the southern states. And he does this whole "we the people" thing. Which they didn't bother to voice, because of course they didn't. And then he beats his chest like a monkey, and nobody really understands why that is. So, yes, that's Jack Swagger. He is America as a man. Okay. Let us kill him, because we are representing the British Isles. The thing is, they're actually booing Swagger. I think Swagger's actually heel right now, which is unusual. Alright, let's get him. Yes, suplex, snap suplex, there we go. Into the ropes, lovely. Missing with the elbow drop, cause I'm stupid. Kick him in the stomach. Yeah! Die, America, die. We are beating the shit out of America at this time, and it feels good. We are revoking your independence.
Swagger's Patriot Lock is one of the most grueling submission moves an opponent can get locked in. Swagger's Patriot Lock can rip the tendons right off the bone.
Yeah, except Swagger barely ever wins against anyone who is not absolutely awful. Get off. Well, the problem is Hulk Hogan was America as a man, and then he turned out to be a horrible racist, so now he's not America as a man anymore. But this is literally Britain against America. Actually, one of my favorite wrestlers right now comes from my hometown. Neville. He is an incredible athlete. He is really athletic. He can do some crazy shit in the ring. He can do amazing moves that, like, just flips and shit, basically. And he's from Newcastle, and he sounds like it, and no one can understand him. It's wonderful. That would never hurt, but, you know, okay. So you know, there are some moves in wrestling I don't like just because they look like they make no actual physical sense. Like, I would never leave my arm there. Like, if you put my arm there, I would instantly just move it. I mean, it's not like you fucking trapped it at all. He's gonna throw me... he's actually gonna do absolutely nothing. Okay. Oh, no! Ow. Jack Swagger is murdering me. Which is not good. I expected better from John Gentleman. This current representation of... This is a one-star match because it has Jack Swagger in it. Oh, reversal. Beat him into the corner. Oh, no! Jack Swagger with the gut buster. I think that's a gut buster. The commentary team is putting over Jack Swagger, which means that it's not realistic because they never actually do that. Usually they talk about what's coming up on the WWE Network during these matches rather than actually talking about the matches, which is why people don't fucking like them. Dragon Screw, there we go. Alright, now we can hurt him. Hopefully. He's countering everything. I mean, because this is on Superstars, the guy's a bit trickier. He's a higher difficulty level dude, so that's why he's countering all my shit. Oh, face first.
Don't look in the mirror after that one. Hey, I heard when you look in the mirror, your reflection throws up.
That random... well, I'll tell you one thing I like about 2K16. It does not have Byron Saxton on commentary. Kicking out because I show no respect for Jack Swagger. Ow. That is what is called in wrestling the American back kick. It's not at all called that. Will you stop that? I got no chance to reverse that. Oh. Oh, I don't have any reversals. There's a reversal meter down the bottom there. You can't reverse all the time. It's like Combo Breaker, basically. You gotta time it right. Oh, I'm getting my ass handed to me. Fucking spin out powerbomb, I think. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, you can actually watch Wrestlemania for free this time around, because the WWE Network gives it a 30-day free trial, which is really unusual. There we go. Heighten the drama a little bit. Let's make this a 2-star match against Swagger. Counters, it's timing. It's all timing. I haven't practiced the game very much, which is why I'm fucking it up a lot. Alright, you're getting suplexed. There we go. Yeah, it's quite close to a blue Thunderbomb. I think it might be a variant of a Thunderbomb of some sort. It could also be just a spin-out powerbomb. I'm not sure which. There are a lot of moves in wrestling, if you haven't guessed, and remembering them all is really hard. Unless you happen to be Mauro Ranallo, who can remember every fucking move in the universe, including the Japanese names for them. Who is a fucking amazing commentator, by the way. If you have not listened to him commentate, he makes wrestling sound like MMA. Like a real sport. Which is why he's a great commentator. Everyone else on the commentary team is hot garbage. And I literally can commentate better than them, and I know this because I commentate StarCraft. Alright. Oh, we're actually finally going to get a move on him. Oh, look at that. Deadlift right into the powerbomb. Flatten that bastard. There we go. That's the only time I'm ever going to put Jack Swagger over. Ah! Oh, the power slam. Charge finisher. All right, here we go. Here we go. Time to pile drive America. Yeah, Mauro Ranallo is awesome. I love him. He's my favorite commentator. He's a fucking golden god of commentary. Oh, and now Jack Swagger is regretting ever rebelling against the British Empire. Drops the elbow. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. The American Empire fails. And the American Empire kicks out. As usual, America is cheating. I would absolutely commentate wrestling given the opportunity. The main problem is I don't really know all of the moves, and I don't want to miscall a move. And I feel like... Oh, he's gone for the rope break. I think they're cheering him now. I think they're actually cheering Swagger. I may have caused an inabrupt face turn. Oh, he misses with a big boot. Oh, no! I could have countered that powerbomb. Gut wrench powerbomb, I think. If I recall correctly. Here comes the pin. Oh, he kicks out at 2. The drama. We have a 3.5-star match with Jack Swagger, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Here it is. He grabs him. Oh, he's got him. Going in for the kick in the face, apparently. No! All right, I'm going to get out of this rest hold. Go away with your Chinlock City, USA. All right, there we go. Wrestled out of it. Wrestled out of it. Wrestled out of it. Elbow. 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 Pick up. And... Oh, no! X is going to deliver to you. Oh, when we failed the critical reversal. And we failed the other reversal. And there's the electric chair slam. Ah! They're cheering Jack Swagger. I'm not okay with this. I've inadvertently put him over. I didn't mean to. I'm sorry. And there's the kick out. He has a finisher ready, which is a bit worrying. Get him. Get him. Yes. Backbreaker into a fall-away slam. Yes. That's more of a gorilla press, really. All right, 1, 2. God damn it, America. Why must you do this? Incidentally, if you want to watch a really funny Raw, watch any of them where Xavier Woods is on commentary. All he does is make video game references. It's the fucking best. And the best thing is none of the other commentators understand it. Oh, shit. Swagger bomb incoming? No, he's dragging me at the center of the ring. Okay, I might be done for. We'll see if we can tap out. No! We kick out! We refuse. No swagger bomb. Oh, big boot. Kick America in its fat stomach. Boxing punch. Boxing punch. No! I'm so bad at my reversal timings, by the way. I fuck up all of them. Oh, shit. He's going up top. No, Swagger, no! Don't do it! Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh, shit! Superplex. I might be dead after that. I mean, yes, it's a superplex. 1, 2. Yes, he kicks out of the superplex. I have a finisher ready. I have a finisher ready. We can actually beat him, I think. Oh, DDT! Are we ready? Here it is! America will finally fall. By God, Michael! Pile driver! Boom! I gotta say, I love the transitions, like the using of all of the graphics and from the shows and everything, and the way they do instant replays is pretty cool. It's a 4-star match on Superstars with Jack Swagger, ladies and gentlemen, and the British Empire is victorious. If you saw a match like that on Superstars, you would fucking love it. Don't even. That is better than anything that's been on Superstars in weeks. Oh, I love it. It's, again, the game is jank as fuck, but the thing is about being a wrestling fan, you're used to terrible wrestling. Most of wrestling sucks, as Max Landis said. Most wrestling sucks, but when it's good, it's fucking great. That's why people watch it. Like, the best wrestling is some of the most entertaining, drama-filled shit in the universe. But most wrestling is bad. It really is. So, the fact that the wrestling game is also bad kind of fits. That was, yeah, Superstars does occasionally have a good match. Anything with Kevin Owens in it, or Neville is usually pretty great, or Kalisto. But yeah, there we go. Jack Swagger is defeated. And the crowd goes mild. And as someone that really loves wrestling, I could put up with a lot of this bullshit. Which is actually why I probably won't do a WTF of this game, because I am completely biased. Because I like wrestling as much as I do, I'm willing to put up with unbelievable amounts of jank and bullshit. What I probably will do is a port report, because there's a lot of issues with controls and everything. Also, loading times are stupid. I mean, for fuck's sake, I run a PCIe SSD that literally has like a 2 gigabit throughput. Rank increased. We are on our way to the NXT Championship, ladies and gentlemen. Once you actually beat this, you can actually shoot for any championship you want. You see, this is a bit out of date. John Cena is not the US champion anymore. The Intercontinental Championship is not on Ryback anymore. This is basically about 4 months out of date. Primetime players are not the tag champions. The World Heavyweight Championship... Oh. Seth Rollins. So, for those who don't know, Seth Rollins was the WWE champion for a while. He actually got the championship by cashing in what's called Money in the Bank during Wrestlemania. Money in the Bank is a match which gives you a briefcase that's valid for a year that has a contract in it. You can cash in that contract at any time for a shot at the World Heavyweight Championship. This usually means they cash it in the middle of a fucking match because you want to cash in at the most opportune time. Seth Rollins cashed it in the main event of WrestleMania, as in the one with Brock Lesnar in it, and won. And it was a big deal. And he was champion for a while. Unfortunately, he was injured at a show and had to vacate the championship, and the champion belt is now on Triple H, which really sucks. So, yeah. All right. There you go. There's your little bit of WWE trivia. By the way, if you want to ask any questions about WWE, do so in the channel, because I pretty much know most things. I watch maybe 5 or 6 hours a week of wrestling, so I do know a decent amount. And I've also done wrestling podcasts, as you're probably well aware. Oh, we get our rematch against Tyler Breeze. We're going to fucking murder him. So at the moment, I have... Oh, the Hall of Fame is up. Interesting. I want to see who's in that. So I'm now a heel. I'm an egotistical heel. So I have virtual currency. Can I actually get a manager? I get Eva Marie as a manager, but I don't have enough virtual currency for it. So you can actually call these guys in to fuck with matches and shit. Skills. Skills are all virtual currency as well. I don't have enough virtual currency to actually do anything. So these unlock things like you can remove the turnbuckle. There's a comeback skill. They basically buff your character up. And also in attributes, you can buff those up. So I have, because the WWE game on PC comes with all the DLC, which includes Arnold Schwarzenegger, by the way, as the Terminator. So I might show you him wrestling at some point. So I can actually increase stats. So I can increase chain wrestling speed and all kinds of things like that. Grapple reversal. Let's buff that up. Yeah, they literally just call it virtual currency. It's very gamey, like... But to be fair, wrestling is very gamey. Who's going to the Hall of Fame? Oh, I see. So the Hall of Fame screen is a bunch of achievements. Okay. And then once you've achieved all these, you get inducted into the Hall of Fame. Okay. What's happening with Kane recently? Not much. He's... last match he really wrestled that mattered was in a 6-person tag match against the Wyatts, which he lost. He's mostly a mid-card guy right now. What do you think of the return of Sami Zayn on Raw? I think it was a weak return. Should have returned to the Royal Rumble. I think he should have waited to Roadblock, personally. But it seems like they're setting up a possible triple threat. Or maybe a tag match for WrestleMania that has Sami Zayn, Neville, and Kevin Owens in it, which is one of my dream matches, so I'm kind of okay with it. What do I feel about Lucha Underground? It's awesome. It's a really good show. For those who don't know, Lucha Underground is directed by Robert Rodriguez. Yeah, that guy, the From Dusk Till Dawn guy. He made a wrestling show, and it plays out like a big kind of Latino drama. And it's got really cool characters in it. There's a literal dragon in that show. It's amazing. You should watch Lucha Underground. Even if you don't like regular wrestling. What I feel about AJ Styles running WWE, pretty underwhelming. I think he's going to go on to some good things now. I think that, you know, his little launching point with Jericho was okay. I want to see who he feuds with now. You mentioned you are possibly doing a wrestling game that had a pen and paper system. Are you going to license the pen and paper system? We don't need to. Where you can just play it. I mean, we bought the copies of the game, so we're going to think about playing it. Lucha Underground is in talks for Netflix. That's amazing. Yeah, if it ever gets on Netflix, watch Lucha Underground. Seriously, it's like nothing else. It's like a weird Aztec Game of Thrones with wrestling in it. It's so good. Who else we got? What do you suggest to Europeans getting into WWE? Basically, get the trial for the WWE Network. You get access to all the pay-per-views and NXT and a huge back catalog of matches all the way back to the 80s. The WWE Network's available in most countries. All right, let's wrestle Tyler Breeze again and try and kill him this time. Okay, who else we got? Are you okay with spoilers from online dirt sheets? I avoid them. I got... Oh, Tyler! Wait a minute, I'm having a match with him. Son of a bitch. Yeah, I avoid spoilers. Basically, I have who... Oh, a run... Oh, security! Security's coming in to drag him off. So I subscribe to WWE Network for NXT and the pay-per-views and all of their, like, exterior shows because they produce a ton of their own shows as well, which some of them are quite entertaining. And I subscribe to Hulu to get Raw and SmackDown. They have a shortened version of Raw on Hulu. Which is actually a good thing. You might think, well, why would you want that if it's not the whole show? The thing is, Raw is too fucking long. Like, Raw is 3 hours, and it should be 90 minutes. It's way too long, and most of the matches are bullshit. So, I am actually okay with watching the Hulu version. You can watch Raw and SmackDown on the network, but because of their deal with USA, which is the TV network they air live on, they are about a month behind. So, if you're trying to watch the pay-per-views and keeping up to date, it's generally not good. But honestly, like, the pay-per-views give you so many recaps that you don't even need to watch the show. How about a co-optional tournament at WWE? I mean, what we want to do is this, wrestling RPG thing. Like, I think it would be really fun, because we can play out some really cool characters. And really, wrestling is about the story. Like, it's not really about what's going on in the ring. And what's going on in the ring is actually how you tell the story. It's physical... It's physical storytelling through stunts, essentially. You know, think about the storyline of a real fight, of a real boxing match, and think about, well, what would happen if you scripted it? Well, it's not. The thing is about wrestling, it's not 100% scripted. In fact, only the finish is really predetermined. How you get there, outside of some of the really special spots, is not actually relevant. Am I going to count out loss here? I might. How about, doesn't the Hulu program sometimes drop good matches like Neville matches? Yes, but if they do that, I usually just, I'll go back and watch them later when they're available on the network, or I'll just go watch the highlights. Because every match has free highlights available on WWE's YouTube channel, so I, more often than not, can just see it on that. I need to change the axe handle smash. Axe handle is maybe my least favorite move in the universe. Oh, here we go. Backbreaker. Don't want a back seat, but you might lose if you don't focus. You're right. Oh, let's kick some back. There we go. Have you ever played games like Extreme Warfare Revenge? No. But I will say again, if you have a PS3 or an Xbox One, even if you don't like wrestling, try and get a copy of WWE All-Stars. It's really arcadey, and all the moves are super over-exaggerated. Like, even like Hulk Hogan's leg drop, for instance, because they've got a mix of classic like wrestlers and new guys. And oh, the reversal in the suplex. His leg drop goes 30 feet in the air. It's really cool. It's a combination of a fighting game with a wrestling game, and it's super fun. It also has a weird kind of comedy storyline that actually, it's almost Deadpool-esque. Like, they realize it's a video game, so they actually acknowledge that, which I thought was really awesome. There's a European uppercut, and he's down. What's up with Tyler attacking me before the match? He's in a feud with me right now. There'll probably be a payoff at a pay-per-view or something where I beat him. It's weird, like, I'm a heel, but he's more of a heel, so the crowd likes me more. And of course, like, there's a bunch of old wrestling games that are pretty good, and then there's also a bunch of really bad ones. I like if you find the WWE arcade game and like play it on an emulator, that game's really fun because again, they made that a video game. Like, you can literally throw fireballs at people, and Undertaker can use lightning and shit. It's actually really fun. So I would absolutely recommend playing the WWE arcade game, even if you don't like wrestling. Plus, you probably know all the characters in it, too, because they're old school dudes, like Hulk Hogan and The Undertaker and Randy Savage and Ultimate Warrior and such. Who is Hideo Itami? He's an amazing Japanese wrestler. It used to be called Kenta. He's currently out with an injury. He's a rising star in NXT. Like, he's very popular, but he's been out with a shoulder injury. The thing is, it's going to become a storyline when he comes back, because they did a segment with him where they pretended that he was injured by someone attacked him in the parking lot of the NXT training facility. So they actually explained it in what's called kayfabe. Now, kayfabe is the fantasy. Yeah? It's the fiction. So kayfabe is when you're pretending this is real. So maintaining kayfabe is kind of important for maintaining the suspension of disbelief. So sometimes with injuries, they'll actually explain it in a kayfabe way that can advance a storyline when the guy comes back. So when Hideo comes back, we're going to find out exactly who it was that attacked him. And that's probably going to advance a particular plot point. He's also the creator of the GTS, which is the Go to Sleep, which you might know as the finishing move of CM Punk, who was really famous. Going in for the suplex, here we go. Who is Hulk Hogan? Shut up. The most shit match you watched, pretty much anything with Eva Marie in it. I mean, there's a lot of really bad matches in WWE, let's be honest. But yeah, Kenta was huge in Japan, and he came to NXT, and that was really exciting. Hideo was in the crowd. Yeah, he was. Which is kind of teasing his imminent return. Drops the leg! I really should actually pin him at this point, but... Yeah, so the weird... Oh, no! Super kick! Supermodel kick, as he calls it. He's going to pin me now. The weird thing about the era right now is everyone knows it's fake, right? Everybody. Oh, I lost to fucking Tyler Breeze. But back in the day, of course, people didn't. Now everyone knows it's fake, so the way that they play with that is that they know that you know that it's fake. So, because you know it's fake, you think, alright, well, the reason this match happened the way that it did is because they wanted to make one wrestler more popular or advance a particular storyline. But you know that. But the question is, do you know that they know that you know that they know? That's the really cool thing about wrestling these days. This is why it's a very meta thing at this point. It's in a weird position, but that's actually what I enjoy about wrestling right now. Because it really is a lot of inside baseball. It's a lot of trying to guess what they're going to do next and being surprised when they do something different. So that's kind of why wrestling is attractive to people right now. It's actually all about the mental shit. It's very much like Game of Thrones. You try and guess what's going to happen. You know, what is going to happen? Is something dramatic going to happen? And you hope, of course, that it will. The problem is, half the time, it doesn't. I lost. The feud continues with Tyler Breeze, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry, I wasn't able to do it. It's all about that suspension of disbelief. And sometimes you can't. Oh, no, Demon Renee's back.
Tonight. Let's talk about Baron
Predictions for
Corbin.
WrestleMania: Roman Reigns versus Triple H main event.
It seems like as a tag team, you two
Here's how
are
I hope
not
it goes
on the same
down.
page. Do you find that true?
What? Yeah, I'm not on the same page as Baron Corbin. I'm ready to pursue a singles title.
You know, you're right about that. I respect him as a tag team partner, but it's just not working out right now. I'm ready to pursue a singles title again. That's just where my head is at.
There you have it.
It's the
That's
awkward
beautiful.
pause that really gets me. I like the fact that they've given you these options. It's really cool. They have a dialogue system. I mean, previous wrestling games have had it. WWE 2K15 was really bad last year, if you didn't already know. It's very bare bones. This is a much better game, even though it's still jank as shit. Wow, these are the other matches on the card. Simon Gotch versus R-Truth makes no sense, because R-Truth isn't even in NXT. Neville versus Bo Dallas is actually was one of the original championship matches. Anyway, back to your question. So what I hope happens is that at Roadblock, which is the event that's coming up tomorrow, that Dean Ambrose actually beats Triple H, and Triple H reinserts himself into the main event, creating a triple threat, which then has Roman Reigns turning heel on Ambrose. But I want Ambrose to win the title. I really do. Like, Ambrose is a really cool guy on the mic. He's super fun. He's really talented when it comes to his promos, although I don't like his ring work so much because he's very repetitive. So I hope that happens. Either that or Ambrose beats Triple H at Roadblock, and Ambrose goes into the main event of WrestleMania having been beaten up repeatedly by Triple H, having to wrestle his best friend, and Roman Reigns turns heel at that point in order to win the championship. Because right now, Roman Reigns, for those who don't know, is the big guy in wrestling, and he's being pushed to the moon. Basically, he is Vince's chosen one, and a lot of people don't like him because he's not very good, he's overexposed, and he's terrible on the mic. So he's actually been written off TV for a few weeks before WrestleMania. But everyone knows he's eventually going to get the championship. But they don't want him to have it right now. So what I hope is that he gets the championship and then he turns heel, which means he becomes a bad guy. And basically all he does is he silently just kills people. That would be more entertaining to watch, because every time he goes on the mic, he makes me want to shoot myself in the head. Triple threat. Triple threat means it's a 3-person match with no disqualification, and it means that whoever gets the first pin wins the match. So there's 3 people in the match. That's a triple threat. A fatal 4-way is the same, but with 4 people. Triple threats are they're not the rarest of match types, but they're relatively rare because they're considered to be kind of special events. Because triple threats are usually very, very good matches. Like last year, there was a really awesome match at the Royal Rumble, which was, I think it was Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and Brock Lesnar, I believe. And it was awesome. Just awesome. 5-way matches happened. Only once, I believe. It happened a couple of weeks ago. It wasn't bad. It was a pretty good match. The problem is, you throw too many people in the ring and it becomes a fucking shit show. Cool, I can actually get a tag partner now by helping somebody out. That's pretty cool. So I can choose who I want to be tag partners with. Hopefully I get a chance to help out Big E, because Big E's the best. Alright. Oh, cool, we get to wrestle Baron Corbin on Superstars. Alright. The Authority. We need to get onto the main roster to do anything with that. Alright, we get to wrestle Baron Corbin. Can I interfere with any of these? Can I, like, maybe get Rusev as a partner? He's wrestling Bo Dallas. I should kill Bo Dallas. Who can I kill? I don't know if I can interfere yet. Oh, I'm still in a rivalry. New Day! For those who don't know, Xavier Woods, who's on the podcast, this is his tag team, the New Day, and this is his music. There's 3 of them, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. And Xavier Woods is generally the guys on the outside, is more the brains of the operation. But he's super fun, and he plays a trombone, and he likes video games. I would love to be tag partners with Xavier Woods. That would be amazing. So I need to get out of this rivalry first, though, before I can do any of that. But like I said, maybe the systems in this game are bad, but I've got to say, it's still pretty fun. Like, because of all this cool shit, it's the wrestling fantasy game, basically. You know, where you can simulate a career and do crazy shit. All right, we're wrestling Baron Corbin. So, bit of background on Baron Corbin. Baron Corbin is currently one of the top heels in NXT. That means he's one of the top bad guys. His current storyline right now is that he lost a triple threat #1 contendership match, and he's salty about it. So he is currently fucking up everything that the general manager of NXT is doing. So he just ruined the debut of a new guy. So it's building up to some sort. I think there's a match at NXT Dallas, which is the new guy they just brought in from TNA, Austin Aries, who is a big signing to the company, versus Baron Corbin. And it's quite likely that Austin might go over, but we don't know. Baron Corbin's generally booked very strong. And by booking, that means that the predetermined result of the match is set. So he's generally booked to win because he's considered a very strong character. But a lot of people don't like him because his wrestling ability is not quite so good. But bear in mind, NXT is developmental. Like, they're there to actually learn. But I think Corbin's got a lot better lately. And he's actually quite a fun wrestler to watch now. He mostly does big power moves. He's not technical at all. He mostly just slams people around the ring, clotheslines them, and punches them, and acts like a complete monster. As I say, he's not hugely well-liked at the moment, but he is getting better. They recently put him on a series, which was a literal reality series showing the backstage life and training of wrestlers, and he actually came across really well in that series. And he came across as kind of a unique personality who was a pretty cool guy. Bit of a loner, but he's kind of straight up. He used to be an American football player, as you can probably tell by his physique. So, I don't hate Corbin. He's pretty cool. Yeah, Austin Aries is in NXT now. His debut match is at NXT Dallas. If you want to watch that, by the way, you can get WWE Network for free for the next 30 days, and you can get NXT Dallas, which is probably going to be an amazing event. NXT only does special events every 3 months, and that means the storyline's usually really good and well built up. And NXT is absolutely my favorite. I love NXT way more than the main roster stuff. The storylines are simple, but they're to the point. They make sense. The matches are really good, and the characters are really cool. So, there you go. Oh, hip toss. That should have tossed him outside the ring. I don't know why that didn't. Yeah, beat the shit out of Baron Corbin. Nakamura is going to be at Dallas, by the sounds of it. So, Nakamura is a huge signing from Japan. He's the most likely going to debut at Dallas, as far as we know. There's going to be a title match at NXT Dallas, which is going to be Samoa Joe versus Finn Balor, which is probably going to be a really good match. I've seen them wrestle before. Obviously, they've wrestled on the show. I actually saw them live in Ohio, and it was a really good match. It was a triple threat with Kevin Owens. Is the New Day heel? So, here's the weird thing about the New Day. The New Day is technically heel, but they're so popular that they're in this position where they have to do some really weird shit to get the crowd to boo them. Because people love them way too much. So there's a term in wrestling called getting over. Getting over means that you have won the crowd over, yeah? So, as a heel, if you get over, that means that you make the crowd boo you because they hate your character. Not because they hate how you wrestle, because they hate your character. Because as a heel, they're supposed to be hated by the crowd, right? That's the point. If you get over as a babyface, you get over because the crowd really loves you. So that's what's called getting over. There's also a term called putting over and over. Yeah, I know. Stupid, isn't it? They're insider terms. Basically, going over in a match means you're winning. Because, of course, you don't win because the result is predetermined. So you go over. There we go. We're looking good. And putting over means that the wrestler who's booked to lose basically makes the other guy look good. Yeah? That's the point. Like, if the guy is booked to lose, you're supposed to make the other dude look good in the process. Because, in theory, coming out of a match, even if you lose, you both end up becoming more popular. In theory, if it's booked well, and if they wrestle well. The problem is, a lot of the time, it's not booked well, you know? That's the problem WWE has all the time. All right, knock him off the... Oh, I was too slow. I wanted to knock him off the apron. Oh, no, that's his finisher. That's the end of days. Incidentally, nobody ever kicks out of that. Except me. I kicked out at the end of days. The end of days is what's called a protected finisher, which is why that just heightened the drama of the match, because I just kicked out of a move that doesn't get kicked out of. It is... a protected finisher is something that, generally speaking, nobody kicks out of. It's a move that if it happens in the match, that's the end of the match. There are some moves that are protected, and there are some moves that are not. The end of days is a very protected finisher, as in, as far as I know, nobody is legit kicked out of it. Oh, the back body drop. But yes, I just ruined the end of days. The problem with a finishing move is if people kick out of it too often, it's not considered a good move anymore, and people don't take it seriously. So you've got to balance how people kick out, and usually you kick out of regular moves or signature moves, not finishers. But it depends. And kicking out of a finisher is a very dramatic moment of a match. Oh, it's kind of a punctuation on the match. It says, oh my god, you know, he kicked out of the finisher, that's a big deal. It usually makes the guy look really strong. Or usually there's a reason, like maybe he botched the finisher, maybe it doesn't look good, maybe he didn't do it properly, and sometimes he does that on purpose and sometimes he doesn't. Or maybe it's just a storyline thing, maybe he's injured so he can't do his finisher properly. The Stone Cold Stunner, yeah, the Stone Cold Stunner was for a long time a very protected move. You know, people did not kick out of the Stunner. And the Stunner was a very popular move. When a move is popular, generally speaking, it ends up being quite protected. So if the crowd loves seeing the move, then they want to see it win matches. Oh, running knee. Go for the pin. This might be a 4-star match for Corbin right here. Oh, I delayed the pin way too much. Not good. What other finishers are protected? Roman Reigns' spear, which is dumb because a spear is not a finishing move. Well, I mean, it is. Oh, the submission. Here we go. Oh, he's reversing it. He's reversing it. I don't think, actually, Baron Corbin has a finisher. Sorry, a submission. I don't think... the red arrow has not been kicked out of yet. Yeah, if it lands. So, one of the ways to have a finisher be protected and not actually screw it up is you have the finisher miss. So, the red arrow is a really athletic, super high-flying, dangerous move that Neville, who is the guy from Newcastle, does off the top rope. It's a really cool finisher. Go look up the red arrow on YouTube, and you'll see it's one of the most amazing things you've ever seen a person do. And bear in mind, he does this live with no fucking protection at all. He's just a wizard. The thing is, you can have it miss. What often happens is he'll go for the red arrow, and he'll take too long. So he'll take too long to climb up to the top rope, and that means the other guy can get up or move out of the way. Or he'll actually change the move into something that's a bit weaker, because he thinks, oh, I can't land the red arrow, so I'm going to land something like a splash instead, or, you know, a 450 or a moonsault. Did KO kick out the red arrow this week? Did he? That wasn't the red arrow, that was a Phoenix Splash. That wasn't the red arrow. I think you might have made a mistake. That was a good match, but no, he didn't kick out the red arrow. He kicked out the Phoenix Splash. Which actually can, you know, the Phoenix Splash does look quite similar to the red arrow, but it's not the same move. Wow, so we did a finisher on Baron Corbin, and he is not dead. All right. I just headbutted his ankle. Top rope, let's go. Top rope, here we go. The athleticism. Oh, no! Huge mistake. Oh, shit. Oh, big suplex. We're kicking out of this. This is a 4-star match with Baron Corbin right here. What's special about Newcastle? It's my hometown. That's why, you know, I support that guy, because he's from my hometown. He used to wrestle in arenas and places that I've been to. Bulldog! Pin him! Pin him! I'm out of stamina. Pin him. Yeah, corkscrew shooting star press is the other name of that move. It's a very dangerous move. He's one of the only people in the company allowed to do what's called a shooting star press. Because back in the day, Brock Lesnar, who you know, UFC champion, big guy, attempted a shooting star press against a guy called Kurt Angle. In doing so, he missed it, gave himself a concussion, and severely injured both himself and Kurt Angle. At which point, the vast majority of wrestlers were banned from doing the shooting star press. Can we submit him? I really would love to do that. I don't quite know what the combination of moves is. Yes, this point in the match, we're going to do a chin lock, obviously. Yeah, Brock botched the move, which is really unfortunate. The thing is, Brock could do a shooting star press. He misjudged the distance, and yeah, it was really bad. It was really unfortunate that happened.
I just can't get over the physicality.
Oh, the European uppercut. Can we pin him with that? Pin him with the European uppercut.
Can he score the pin?
2. No, he kicks out. I picked the European uppercut because one of my favorite wrestlers is Cesaro, who is a Swiss guy, really strong, really smart, very cool wrestler, and one of his signatures is he does a lot of uppercuts, and he does them in a corner, and he does them while running. He also does them in midair, which is amazing. So I picked the European uppercut for my corner move because I like Cesaro. He's also currently injured, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, Billy Kidman, who is unfortunately dead. Yeah, unfortunate reference. 1, 2. Oh, we beat him off that. Okay, that was a bit of a shitty finish, but we finally beat him. The 450 splash is not banned. Not only can Neville do it, but there's a couple of other wrestlers that do 450s. Kalisto does it. Who else does it? Seth Rollins does it. And I think there's one other guy who does it on a regular basis. No, the 450 is not banned. No, I'm sorry, I'm thinking of Pillman. Kidman is not dead. I apologize. Kidman is not dead. I'm thinking of Brian Pillman. Brian Pillman is dead, which is sad. I apologize, Brian Kidman. You're not dead. Sorry. Oh, yeah, AJ Styles can do it too, yeah. There we go. John Gentleman beats his former tag partner in a 4-star match on Superstars. We can get a manager. Can I make my intro music rules of nature? So you can't import music, but you can mod the game. The cool thing about WWE on PC is that it's very moddable. So I could replace a piece of music with rules of nature. Yeah. So you can do a lot of stuff. You can replace things like Titantron videos and everything. So you can put custom videos in the game. There you go. We beat him. I can hire Eva Marie as a manager now if I want to. Do I want to hire Eva Marie as a manager? Eva Marie, incidentally, is awful, and we probably shouldn't hire her as a manager. I can hire Paige as a manager. She would be more fun. Let's go to our character, because we now have 5,000 virtual currency. I can get an extra ability slot, or I could hire a manager. Manager's probably more fun. Eva Marie, no. Yeah, so I'd hire either Layla or Paige, because Bree's terrible, Nikki's terrible, and Eva is the worst. And Rosa Mendez isn't even on TV anymore. We'll hire Paige. There we go. You will not be able to use this until I align with them. Damn it. So they're both faces right now. I can't hire them. They're all face managers. So the heel managers actually cost more. That's... Oh dear. Alright, well, guess can't... let's just hire that second ability slot then. Oh, hang on a minute. I haven't even bought any abilities yet. What's the point in getting an additional one? Alright, what do we got? Move Thief, Ring Escape. I like Pin Combo. I don't have the skill points for that. Oh, these are all skill points, so I can get an extra ability slot and spend virtual currency on it. I see. Face means good guy. Heel means bad guy. Asuka is not in yet. No. Bear in mind that Asuka joined the WWE, like, what, 4 months or so ago? And this game was in development and released, like, more than 4 months ago. She might be added as DLC. They just added Samoa Joe, Blake and Murphy, and for some stupid reason, Los Matadores. Paul Heyman is the ultimate manager option. He costs 150 fucking thousand. Paul Heyman is the best manager in WWE. He's great. Oh, 320,000 to hire Paul Heyman as a manager. Yeah. None of the NXT women are in the game. Yeah, I know. It sucks. It's really shitty that they're not, because they're doing great things for the industry right now. But they may be... Oh, we get another match against Mr. Breeze there. All right. Let's take him out. We're going to win this one. Los Matadores aren't even on TV. Like, it's... I don't know. I'm hoping in future DLC they will add more NXT and they will add the 4 Horsewomen. Okay, so who are the 4 Horsewomen, you might ask? So the 4 Horsewomen are... Oh, he's attacked me before I even got in the ring. What a dick. We take him down. We'll beat the shit out of him. The 4 Horsewomen are 4 women that came up from the developmental system who are currently considered to be basically industry leaders. Like, they've put on amazing matches and they've elevated the position of women in the company as wrestlers. They're basically the best thing that happened to the women's division in ever. Like, since Lita and Trish Stratus, and they're probably even better than that, honestly, because, you know, they still had the shitty bra and panties matches and all the really demeaning stuff. They're treated as real competitors, and they're actually cheered by the crowd, and people give a fuck. They have main evented pay-per-views, and people love the hell out of them. Why people were salty is that this game does not include any of them, which is stupid because they are really influential and very important right now. Plus, they're really setting a great example for young girls who are watching wrestling and stuff like that. So, their names are Charlotte, who is the daughter of Ric Flair, Sasha Banks, who is actually the cousin of Snoop Dogg, Becky Lynch, who is a really cool Irish wrestler, and Bayley, who is maybe the nicest person in the universe. That's basically her gimmick. And she's currently the women's champion in NXT, and she is very popular amongst kids. Really popular. She's like a female John Cena in terms of kids loving her, except she's not annoying like John Cena is. There we go. There we go. Let's put it down. TB, it's not real. Idiot. Neither's Game of Thrones, and neither are video games. What is your point? Boom! There's the pile driver. Went over for a quick pin. I want to eliminate this guy. 1, 2. He kicks out of the pile driver. Disgusting. Yeah, that's the annoying thing. Like, they've actually been important for over a year. So they actually really had no excuse not to put them in the game. The only thing I can think of is that they're going to sell them as DLC, and that's the reason they cut them, which is, again, a dick move. Jen was pissed off last year because Paige was only available if you pre-ordered the fucking game, and Paige is one of her favorite female wrestlers. You know what I love, by the way, incidentally, on at least what I used to love on Twitter before I did it, is when someone with an anime avatar tells you that wrestling isn't real and is stupid. It's like, you watch Chinese cartoons and you're complaining about wrestling? Really? Yes, WWE did ban pile drivers. The only 2 people allowed to do pile drivers, both do tombstone pile drivers, which is The Undertaker and Kane. They are the only people allowed to do that move anymore. Because Stone Cold Steve Austin got his neck broken by a pile driver, and they're just dangerous moves. I am making this match super boring, aren't I? But it's the thing is, like, it's the game, so you can do pile drivers. Boom. And yes, I am keenly aware that I said Chinese. I did that on purpose. Boom! Headbutt to the balls. Tactical move right there. Going for the pin. 2, 3. What? That was 3. Fucking ref. I should... Ah! I should clothesline the ref for that. I'm half tempted to go outside the ring, get a chair, and get myself disqualified. We're looking for the counter. Nope. Just gonna punch him instead. There's the uppercut. That was a slow count. Fuck the ref. Oh, Tyler Breeze. No! Stop kicking me! No! Ow! Wasn't Mick Foley's finishing move a pile driver? Was it? I can't honestly remember. Jerry the King Lawler's finishing move was a pile driver. Pile drivers were generally used as just dangerous signature moves, for the most part. Kane actually does wear the mask. He just wears a different mask, and it looks dumb, and he shouldn't. There was a time when Kane was unmasked. Oh, there's the big boot. Charge. All right, we're going to finish him now. He's got head damage. We're going to pile drive him into the mat and end his career. Here we go. Is arguing with the ref an ability? It is if you have a manager, yes. You can do that. It means you can do something that would normally get you disqualified. So you can have your, like, manager go and distract the ref, and then you can pin them. It usually means, like, poke them in the eye, or hit them in the balls, or get a chair and hit them with that. Mick Foley's finish was an underhook DDT. There you go. We beat him. Does that finish our feud? I fucking hope so. I want to get out of this feud with Tyler Breeze here. Oh, yeah, Mandible Claw was Mankind's. That wasn't Mick Foley's, was it? I don't think Mick Foley did that. Isn't John Cena's fame because of the fact he's a meme? No. John Cena has been one of the most famous guys in wrestling for like the past 10 years. The fact that he's a meme now is a quite recent thing. There we go. Tyler Breeze is dead. I mean, I would absolutely... There is a wrestling game that is literally just about managing, but it's really complicated and kind of hard to get into. I would absolutely buy a WWE Manager game, no doubt. In fact, I'd probably buy that over this. There we go. Success. Solid match. Please no... Oh, no, Demon Renee. No, Demon Renee. Oh, thank God. No, no Demon Renee. Good. Your rank increased. There we go. We're actually... we're going to get a title shot at this stage. How is Tyler Breeze still ahead of me, despite the fact that I've beaten him multiple times? That's WWE booking for you. We get to wrestle on Superstars again, folks. We're wrestling Sami Zayn, who is the perennial babyface that everybody loves. I really want to... How do you end a feud in this game? I just don't know. It's like, I have Tyler Breeze as a rival. I know. But I want to end this feud. I guess I've just got to beat him repeatedly. Let's get a few more points and skills. We have, how many skill points we got? 334. We need to save a few more to unlock a skill, so... Let's wrestle Sami Zayn on Superstars. John Gentleman versus Sami Zayn. We're actually the main event. Yay. Yeah, I will show you, Sami Zayn's entrance. Sami Zayn is a very popular guy in NXT right now. He has a very fun entrance. And I'm going to show it to you. Any plans to do there is a universe mode in 2K16. Any plans to do a performance report for Hitman? Yes, absolutely. I have code for it. It's just I've been behind a couple of days. I've almost finished my video on Division, which is the performance report for that. I've got to do that, and then I'm going to do Hitman, and I'm behind a couple of days because I broke my PC. So I think it needs a payoff at a pay-per-view probably. All right. Come on, I want to skip this bit of my intro. I need shoes. I need to get some shoes for my character. I don't know why I don't have shoes. But I don't have shoes. Go away, Michael Cole. Nobody likes you. This is Sami Zayn's intro and his intro music. He's a very popular guy. He's also a skanking twat, but you know. His music is far too happy for me. That crowd animation going shit. I think the intro is a 30 FPS, which sucks. There you go. There's Sami Zayn's intro. If you like trumpets, then Sami Zayn's intro is for you. And now we're going to kill him. Which is going to make me go... He is one of the first faces I think I've wrestled in this. Alright. Oh, this is the chain wrestling system. Yeah, so at the start you actually get what's called chain wrestling, which means that you're kind of trying to compete for position. It's a little like feature. You don't chain wrestle for the most of the rest of the match, but you start off with the chain wrestling, which can give you an early advantage. And it's just supposed to simulate how most WWE matches start. Yeah, get me off. Get off me. There we go. Punch him. Punch him. Slap. There you go. Sami is not happy. I am a dick. Oh, the tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Oh, going back to chain wrestling. Okay. Push me back into the corner. It's kind of a little rock, paper, scissors thing, and then you got that little mini game. I'm gonna slap him again. Bob! Fuck you, Sami. Every time. Flatten him. There we go. Now we got some business going on. Well, yes. I mean, he's hardly going to get pinned by that. Let's put him in a submission hold, which it looks like he is actually reversing. Oh, missed the reversal. And again, you actually get a couple of chances on that one. There we go. There's the hip toss. European uppercut. Oh, suplexed. That's a Northern Lights suplex, I think? I need to learn my different suplexes. I know most of them, but not all. There's so many variants of the suplex. There's the reversal. I don't have a reversal bar right now, so I'm going to take some damage. Oh, German suplex. Yeah, I think the pinning system and the kicking out system could use some more work, like just to make it a bit more complex. I think Sami Zayn's actually going to beat me here. He's doing way better than I am right now. I don't mind losing to Sami Zayn. He's good. I'm going to kick in the head. Oh, basement drop kick. Oh, there we go. I'll reverse that. And belly to... No, it's not a belly to back, I don't think. I'm not actually sure what kind of suplex that is. Boom. All right, there we go. Let's put some punishment on the guy. Oh! Into the fucking face. Apparently, Sami Zayn is the human suplex machine tonight. Oh. Easy. I mean, I don't know about that. Oh, over the rope. All right, here we go. Here we go. Am I doing this right? No, apparently not. I know you can kind of do an over the rope move. I'm just not 100% sure how you do it. Sami is spazzing out right now. I need to get back in the ring. There we go. Boom! I don't know what move that is, but it's awesome. Let's pin him. Two. Oh, so close. Right, put him in a submission hold. There we go. I don't, actually, is that a submission hold? No, I just think it's just a hold.
I certainly didn't expect to see this kind of damage.
Ooh, sweeps the leg. I almost have enough for a signature and probably a finisher as well. So, oh, missed the headbutt. No. Oh, Blue Thunder Bomb. That's one of his signature moves. One. We're kicking out of it. Oh no. Oh, I think I hit the reversal right. Yeah, I did. There we go. Big clothesline. This is maybe not the most exciting move to do at this stage of the match, but hey. Division is running better, yeah. Performance for Division is pretty good. Considering how much detail there is, and the game is really scalable as well, which I really love. I've got a very detailed port report with a bunch of different benchmarks on it. It's just, I need to... I haven't quite finished it yet, because I was trying to get stuff from my laptop, and then I broke my desktop, so... Back body drop on the floor! Oh no. Sami Zayn's about to die horribly. I'm going to do a finisher on the fucking floor, and then I'm going to count out victory, because I'm a bastard. Who's getting pile drived on the concrete? Oh, and Sami Zayn is dead. I could chair him, but I'll get DQ'd. I want to win. So, I'm getting back in the ring, and I'm going to get a count out victory. There's your heel move right there. He's going to get counted out. He is dead on the floor. No, no, no. You are not getting back in after being pile-drived on the floor. No. He beat the count! Oh my god. Alright. He should be dead. I'm just gonna pin him now for that. Just screw that guy. Oh. He was too close to the ropes. He actually got out of it.
This is what makes him so dangerous.
Just stomp the crap out of him for that. Like,
Good Lord, that wasn't even close. So that's what it's like.
now pin him. After all, he's too close to the ropes. He's gonna.
Pin. Can he do it?
I should have dragged him away. I think you can do that. He kicks out. This bastard of a person. Sami is pretty much known for being... yeah, I put the Scorpion Death Drop as a move, yes. Sami is known for being very resilient and kind of like never giving up. Kind of like a certain man that we know. Doot. But it's a very classic Sami Zayn match where he never fucking gives up. And the only way he gives up is if you basically murder him. Which is exactly what I intend to do.
He lands the strike with great accuracy.
Just... Am I getting cheered for beating the shit out of Sami Zayn? Like, really?
That stop might have only lasted a second, but it's going to be felt tomorrow. That may be felt for a lifetime. Nobody home there.
More pile drivers.
That looked like the how.
That's it. He's dead. There's no way he's not... surely he's not getting up from that.
He thinks he has it.
What? I have one more. I have another finisher ready.
Look at these two giving it.
Oh, he's fighting back. He's fighting back. He's bloody. We bust him open. Oh, my. There's the reversal. Oh, I fucked up the reversal. No, Sami Zayn's fucking comeback. Blue Thunderbomb. 1. Kicking out of it. This is going to... we could actually go for a 5-star match here. And we might. I might actually prolong it to get a 5-star match.
In the middle of next week.
Oh, bomb.
Continues, we could be talking about something no one wants to discuss. Facial reconstructive surgery. I know you don't like to talk about your facial
Off the top rope.
surgery.
There's the elbow drop. How did he get right up after that? He's still alive! Fucking Sami! Sami never dies! There's the reversal. Into the big boot. We're so close to a 5-star match here. Yeah, for some reason I have the Famouser as a move. I don't know why. I don't remember putting that in there. I think it's actually a variant of that. It's not actually the Famouser. Just hurt him. Hurt him so much. Under no circumstances will Sami be allowed to live this day.
The crowd on hand tonight clearly fired up for this match here.
I'm actually losing points because of lack of move variety now. Sami with the reversal. Oh, no. He's got 2 finishers charged up. I don't like that at all. I should try and pull off a signature on him. There we go. Pile drive him again. 4.5 stars on the signature. We're going to go for a 4.5-star match. I'm going to pin him after this, I think. Come on. Oh, you know what? Charge a finisher. Right. This guy's taken 5 pile drivers. Now he's dead. He's dead. He is dead. Here it is. Charge finisher. He's right next to the ropes. He might actually kick out of this. Pin him! Pin him! Come on! Look at him. He's bloody all over. He's dead. Yes! We killed Zombie Zayn. There we go. Ripping pepperonis. I'm going to wrap it up after this, but first, before I do that, I will show you the Terminator. Because he is in this game. That was a 4.5-star match somehow. That should have been a 5. He just got destroyed. We hit him with like 4 or 5 pile drivers. Just should absolutely be dead. But Canada is now dead.
Impressive showing there, and
Are the wrestlers that do Eddie Guerrero style stuff like make the referee disqualify your opponent wrongly? Yeah, it happened quite recently. The New Day attempted it. Very Eddie Guerrero move. Yeah, that totally happens. Oh, Sami Zayn does not like me very much because I may have ended his career. I don't blame him. I'll show you a match. And oh yeah, we need some shoes as well. Yeah, I'd like to do this more often. It's fun. I like talking wrestling. I'll give him some shoes and then I'll show you the Terminator. Oh god, the worst sound. Oh, this is fucking Brie Bella's theme music. It's awful. Just horrible. Oh, the pay-per-view. I get to wrestle on the pay-per-view by the looks of it. That might be where the blow-off happens for this. Okay, let's give him shoes. Ryback, you're so dumb. Yes, so the Tombstone Pile Driver is not banned. There's only 2 people allowed to do it, though. Basically, people they really, really trust not to fuck it up. And that's the Undertaker with Kane. Clothing. Alright, yes, you need shoes. Lower body, knee pads, socks, kick pads, and boots and shoes. There we go. So these are what the shoes look like. We need to get... I'm giving them some proper shoes. If possible. Those are kind of trainers. I mean, those are alright. Ah, there's some music for you. Fucking Bret Hart. Oh, this is Owen Hart's music. Yeah, it's Owen Hart's music, which is now used by Natalia. Rest in peace. You can edit the music themes you can hear in the menu. Yes, I've just got all the WWE themes right now. That's why. By the way, you can scan your own face into this game. It doesn't work necessarily all that well, though. Unfortunately. This is not Bret Hart's music. This is Owen Hart's music. Bret Hart's music is different. But it's a really awesome theme. Actually, is this Owen's or is this Bret's? I might be wrong. I could be wrong. I think that's Owen's. I might be wrong. Alright. Cool. So now, after all of this, I will show you... Oh, it is Bret's. Right. Sorry, I'm wrong. Oh, no. It's Undertaker's fucking biker theme. Oh, no. Yeah, it is Bret's. I apologize for that. I fucked that up. Oh. Alright, there we go. So, I will show you one last match. We're going to set up a match. We're going to set up something as weird as fucking possible. What kind of stipulation can we do? So we're going to do one more match. Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell. Between... Arnold, the Terminator, and... Who alright, I need votes. I need votes in chat. Who does the Terminator get to wrestle? There's a lot of old school wrestlers. I've got downloaded wrestlers. Give me some nominations. Who Arnold the Terminator will wrestle? Mick Foley? You want Mick Foley? I don't think... Is Vince playable? I'm not sure. John Cena, Goldust. Come on, we need some consensus here. Hornswoggle. I don't think Hornswoggle is playable. The Undertaker. There's a lot of Undertaker here. Alright, Undertaker it will be. Is that... Do I have another version of The Undertaker? No, apparently not. Trish isn't in the game yet. That's a shame. Trish is awesome. And Lita's getting put in, which is great. Oh, Dusty. Rest in peace. Alright, I think we only have one version of The Undertaker. Alright, we're wrestling The Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. On main event? No. We're doing proper Hell in a Cell. Hell in a Cell, you know, actually, is there an older Hell in a Cell? Oh, so you can unlock all of these different arenas. Hell in a Cell 2014 for... the World Heavyweight Championship. Arnold Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, versus the Undertaker in Hell in a Cell. Here it is. Intros are on, because of course they are. So what is the Terminator's intro?
Judgment Day is here.
Oh my god, he's on a fucking bike.
The following contest is a hell
Oh, they actually use the music? That's cool.
World Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger from the year 2029, Arnold the Terminator Schwarzenegger.
I can't think of a time I've seen the WWE Universe this pumped up. What a match we're seeing. A lot of whispers backstage about whether or not this guy has what it takes to get the job done here tonight.
They actually put some effort into this. I'll give them credit. We're gonna watch the full intro, just in case he does something crazy. Arnie's actually been associated with WWE for a long time. He has not wrestled, I don't believe, but he shows up every now and again. He likes wrestling. So apparently they let him go into the game. I mean, this is the theme from the Terminator. It's the original Terminator theme music. Terminator and Terminator 2. Michael Cole, do not interrupt the Arnold. Undertaker. I've seen this intro live, and it was the best thing I've ever fucking seen. It's so atmospheric live, you just have to see it to believe it. Yeah, the flames are really hot. It also takes about 5 minutes to actually do it. It's a very, very long intro. I was at Survivor Series this year when I saw the 25th anniversary intro, and it was amazing. Undertaker still wrestles, yeah. He does. He's a lot older now, but he can still go. He's like in his 50s now. It's rumored he's going to retire within the next year. But he's a legend. He's an absolute legend. He is my favorite of all time. I've been to 2 pay-per-views, and I'm going to WrestleMania this year. And I've also been to an NXT live event, and I'm going to another NXT live event in Charlotte, which is in a couple of weeks. And I've also been to a WWE house show, which was in Charlotte, which is just like random stuff. That's actually where I met Xavier Woods, which is how we got him on the podcast. There we go. There's his intro. All right, here we go. Hell in a Cell. Arnold Schwarzenegger as the Terminator versus the Undertaker for the World Heavyweight Championship Big Gold Belt. In a cell. This will be interesting. NXT shows are amazing. If you ever get a chance to go, you should. Fuck your hashtag. This is the most legendary match of all time, and you're wanting to promote a fucking Twitter hashtag? This is why I hate you. Here we go. Big clothesline by the Terminator. Hell in a Cell literally means, oh, the taunts. Hell in a Cell is literally in a cell. You can't get out. Usually they're very violent matches. There's a lot of damage done. I don't think I can't remember the last time I've seen Undertaker do a spine buster, but hey. And also no disqualification, which means you can have weapons. I don't actually know how you pick up a weapon in this game. Ah, there we go. Sledgehammer! Very Triple H. There are no plans to have any other WWE wrestlers on the podcast now. Xavier Woods is legit and very much into gaming. I know that there are a couple of other actual wrestlers, like Kenny Omega, who is big into it, but, you know, it's about finding a good guest and not just about getting people who are famous, so, I don't know. Taker's comeback. You can't kill Taker with a hammer, except when you do. Reverse. Yes, I know how reversals work. I don't know why you're telling me now. Oh my god! Okay, I'm not sure that's possible, but alright. It's on the floor, here we go. Undertaker is getting his arse handed to him right now by the Terminator. But it is the Undertaker. He'll come back, no doubt. Eye rake! Eye rake, really? Apparently we're heel Taker now. Oh, it's the reversal. Oh! That was either a neck breaker or a... I'm not 100% sure that was a neck breaker or a cutter. I think it was a neck breaker. Why am I missing right now? It's kind of weird. It's like it's bugging out a little bit. Signature move. What is the signature move of the Terminator? Apparently it's a facebuster. All right, charge finisher on the floor. Here we go. His finisher is the mandible claw? How? How is his finisher the fucking mandible claw? Oh, we're trying to submit him. Submit the Undertaker with the mandible claw. That would never happen. Alright. That's not buggy or anything. The mandible claw? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, Jesus. Why is the Undertaker posing? The Undertaker probably should not have decided to pose for the crowd. The Undertaker does not pose. This game has PS2 graphics. I don't think you've ever used a PS2 if you really believe that. The graphics are definitely out of date, but they're definitely not PS2 graphics. Come on. PlayStation 2 is not capable of anything of the sort. No! No, Undertaker. No! Backbreaker. I think the Undertaker's going to need a chiropractor anyway, but... This is comedically silly. Pin him! Pin him! Fucking pin him! Okay. That didn't work. Oh, no. Oh, my God. It's a reverse pile driver. Oh, dear. We're going to pile drive the Undertaker. Not pile drive, sorry, powerbomb the Undertaker. No! Uh-oh. When was the last time the Undertaker did a bulldog? I mean, really.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are witnessing history here tonight as we will be crowning a new champion.
Fucking, his moveset is a little silly. Yes, I know how to kick out of pinfalls.
And he escapes with a kick out. It won't be that easy to keep Arnold down.
Can we just hit him with a hammer again? Yes, we can. Oh, no! A drop toe hold. The Undertaker was surprisingly quick for a 50-year-old. Can you get out the top of the cage? I mean, it's a cell, so it has a top on it. Not that that necessarily means anything. Oh, what are we gonna do? We're lifting the Undertaker out of nowhere into a, like, powerbomb thing. Wow, okay, try pin him. The Undertaker had long hair. This is actually more like, he has shorter hair now because he's a lot older, so he can't really pull that off. Alright, can we actually, like, search under the ring? Yeah, we can. We got a bat. We got a bat.
What great action we've had in this match.
Why does it... Undertaker with a drop kick, of course. Well, of course, I mean, why? Why not?
When his strikes land, you can feel it in the first few rows.
For some reason, in the outside area near the cell, the hit detection goes to hell. In a cell. Get the bat. The physics are just so bad.
It's just a matter of time now. We're watching someone. Oh, that's gonna...
We are beating the snot out of the Undertaker with a bat, and
Wow, what a shot. Talk about battering someone. If there are many more of those, don't worry about the outcome of the match. Worry if we get a stretcher out here.
how is he still breathing? Because he's the Undertaker.
Inside the ring now. I can't blame
I can't believe they said his finisher to be the fucking mandible claw of all things. Oh no! Choke slam.
the Undertaker. What a maneuver. We now have to... He goes for the quick pin attempt. Count, Reigns, count. And he breaks the cover.
That's alright, we're kicking out. We're kicking out.
Well, that's just not enough to get...
Yeah, you can break out of the cage and climb. I don't know how you climb up. I'll see if I can get there. Oh no, oh no. Can we, I think we counted that.
We may have discovered his...
Alright, can I climb out of the cage?
He seems to
And see if we can maybe get on the top of the cage? Let's try it.
not a lot of spring.
I don't actually know how to climb. Let's see. Okay, not like that. What's the climb button? I don't know what the climb button is.
And remember, the title is on the line here tonight. We are
I don't think I can climb it.
And I can only imagine the pressure these competitors are feeling right now. No
You must be able to. I just don't know what the button is. Yeah, there's no DQ in a Hell in a Cell match. God, you know what would be great if it actually aimed in the right direction.
need a GPS to find the mark.
Oh.
With the steps. We're looking at complete domination here.
You have to bust through first, apparently? Okay. On the left side? Door's on the other side.
Ring now.
I mean, yeah, I wasn't trying to get out the door. I was trying to climb it. Why am I even here? I'm trying to get out of the ring. Let me out of the damn ring! You have to kick the door open.
You don't want to get caught outside the ring for too long. What happened to you? You used to love being outside the ring.
It's not letting me do it. I say, mechanics are a little jank and a little, like, unintuitive. I no doubt you can do it, I just don't know how.
On the floor.
The third leg drop. Oh god, he's got a finisher.
Inside the ring. And that's why he's such a great athlete. Such an
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh no, Tombstone! Oh god, that is like half my HP gone.
showing some signs of life. Covers. One. And a kick out.
Kick out of the Tombstone at 1 because I have no respect for legends.
This guy down tonight. That might have realigned the spine permanently.
Arnold's going to the top rope.
This match has taken so much out of this guy.
Big splash!
But man,
Pin him! Pin him!
well, he might have been losing. Here he goes for the win. Let's do this.
2. Oh.
Well, as long as it's up
Not yet. I know sold the Tombstone. I am the worst. Ah!
like this is exactly how
I just need to finish it to bury him.
it's the way I always used to do it.
I don't know how you go to the top. Like, I don't know if you need, like, agility points to do it, or I always seem to just go to the second rope. There's a reversal.
Thinking to avoid that.
Here we go.
Stay down.
Here we go.
This might be it.
How is the mandible claw his finisher? Come on.
He's hanging on for dear life.
I didn't finish him. I'm bad at the submission system. You've got to kind of spin that thing around,
If he can't move,
and I'm just not very good at it.
his shoulders are down.
Take it is going to lose.
And a kick out.
Ah, just eventually.
This match continues. You don't get many opportunities like that against Undertaker. Looking to put it in.
Mandible claw. You could have at least given him something that made sense.
Hanging on for dear life. Oh, the longer he stays in this,
It's got to be it. No! Undertaker does not tap to the mandible claw.
next. Oh, the
Yes, you've said that about 5 fucking times already. Oh, no. Is the Taker somehow gonna win? It's possible.
Sometimes a good kick is all you need. Oh, what a slam.
That's gotta be a pin, right? Come on.
Good grief. How is he still conscious? At the end of this match, a new
He's
champion
just...
will be crowned and a new
I mean, this might be a KO at this point.
will begin. The Undertaker's just destroying his opponent. Back where it belongs, inside the ring. He's making a statement here with this attack. Oh, out here you have to be able to think on your feet lightning fast. One mistake, one moment of
Taker doesn't lose except when he does.
find yourself in a world of hurt.
In a cell, he does not lose very often.
The shoulders are down.
1, 2... He's kicked out again! Oh, to be fair, if this was a match on an actual pay-per-view, I would be paying for it. Oh, misses with the knee! Oh! It's a fucking huge strike. The comeback is real. The chants are real. Oh no! I'm eating the choke slam again!
Undertaker delivers another choke slam. 1, 2, and a kick out. The kick out
He's out.
saved him. This match goes
He's
on.
out.
It won't be that easy to keep Arnold down. As this continues, it's harder and harder to catch.
He's got his finish already, though. He's going to tombstone me again. I think I got the reversal. Yes. Oh, shit! Reversal into a tombstone! Yes! Pin him! Pin him! Pin him with a tombstone! No! Oh my god. Alright, the mandible claw. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
The mandible claw.
He may have to tap out right here. This is such a painful hold.
Tap, tap, tap. Just tap. No. Son of a bitch.
Going through that mind right now.
Oh,
Control like this, you want
he's coming back.
that could be what we're seeing here.
Somehow. I'm just gonna go get an... I'm gonna have to actually beat the shit out of him with a hammer if I want to actually beat him at this point. I have a feeling the Undertaker's gonna win, because you see my my health bar going down in a serious way? Yeah. No, 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 no,
That's it. He's done.
no! I think I might be dead.
Been knocked out right going for the cover. 2, 3.
Oh, he wins! Fucking Taker. Fucking Taker. It never happens.
They threw everything they had at each other in this match.
Oh my god. GG. 6 or 7 attempts to beat him with the mandible claw fails. Yeah, you gotta overlap the blue with the red. It's actually pretty hard.
And here's some highlights from the matchup.
Taker wins. Man, if that was a real match, I would have watched the shit out of that.
Match for the record books. The WWE Universe will be buzzing about this one.
Taker wins.
What an incredible match. That one could have gone either way. Nobody has anything to be afraid
Yep, that's now canon. Also, this is why Hell in a Cell matches are bad. Because you can't see what's going on. Yes. Taker wins.
interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
Alright, folks. Thank you very much for watching. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed myself. Yeah. I've got some actual work to do now, though, so I will see you next time.